Greetings and good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday. That's right, TGIF. Thank you all for being out there. Caleb, thank you for dropping this in the chat. We got lots of folks to talk to this morning. Thanks for being here nice and early. This is Happy Freedom Friday indeed. And what? Oh, you tried to save a cat? Oh, well, let's get it done. Thursday. I hope you did. And I hope you have a great weekend. And thanks again, Caleb, for being here. Want to say welcome to a Mixelplix. Thanks for being here, Mixelplix, and for being a member. If you are just renewing, let me know. I haven't had a chance to see you around, so good to see you. We got so many folks. JPRPH1 is out there, been commenting on videos. I hope you all are commenting on videos lately. We really need it. Snort, our favorite polar bear, is out there as well. And the lovely Georgia Peach joining us early this morning, along with everybody on the Green Machine. We got Cat Slave, Ms. Pick Cafe, and the beautiful Deeple. Let's see. Oh, Corporeal Being is joining us this morning, along with, of course, Dr. Jill over there as well. Crazy White Boy had to step away for a minute, but I hope things are going well over there. And looks like we are moving into our days. I hope your day's good. I hope your weekend is spectacular, and I really don't recommend hoppers. Okay, I'm editing my video now, and the problem is there's a real tonal problem with the video I'm editing because I couldn't show any enthusiasm because it wasn't good. It really wasn't good. We got a Ruby Hoove for have a fabulous Friday, Culture and Culturans. Thank you, Ruby Hoove. Thank you for the $2 super duper chat. I must say I appreciate that. We got Randy Thoto out there, TGIF, and of course an obvious observation by Barry the Music Man, which I highlighted already for a $2 super chat, says Snyder did a better looking lantern with an iPhone. You know what? With the right vision and storytelling abilities, you can make anything look better. Kind of worried, but it looks like Hal Jordan may be already dead, and this series is taking place in the past. I don't know. Very strange. There's the lovely Penny. Good morning to you. We got, of course, Razorburn, our favorite rivet head out there, and Caledon 910, everybody's favorite radio station. Snakes and Funerals. What's going on, Snakes? And look at all these amazing humans. We are good today. We've got people from all around the world, our favorite Canadians out there. What's going on, Randall Orzer? There you go. Or one of our favorite Canadians. Can't say that because, Morgan King is up there, and lots of wonderful mods live up there. So I got to be careful with that. But it's just good to see you all. And once again, Ruby Hoove comes through with a gifted Culture Casino membership. We are making progress towards 1,000 members, guys. That's the magic number. It makes everything for this channel self-sustaining, and I think it's good. Caradwin is not here, but good morning. Well, I'm grateful that you're hiding or here. I don't know. Putin. Good morning, Putin. All right, folks, 6 minutes starts now. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whatever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about. Not a lot of time to do it in. 17 stories and all, including Alien Earth. That's right. They are going to get their May start date of production for season 2. Why? I don't know. That's according to Sydney Chandler. And if you watched the first season, it was disappointing. A lot of things were disappointing about both Alien and Predator. And I don't know for how much longer those are going to be viable properties since Disney has taken over. We've got The Boys the final season trailer just releasing. Homelander seeks immortality and sits in the White House in blood-soaked new footage. That's right. And there he is. Not positive news for everywhere in the world. VAT Law drops 5 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you, VAT Law. Much appreciated, my friend. What else we got? Well, we've got the Disney Plus bundle being discounted bigly. They want people here for a nickel. on something, Jonas pointed out the other day. This is a $20 billion streaming service that spent hundreds of billions of dollars to get there. And they're trying to sell it now for $4.99 a month for 3 months. Yikes sauce. Well, if you can get an end date on it, maybe that's a good promotion. But I just wanted to throw it out there so you knew and understand the economics of it all, which is Disney's losing their shirt. Steve Carell's HBO comedy Rooster didn't review very well. A lot of people were disappointed in it. Is that surprising? Well, to me it is, but maybe it was just disappointing to the critics because they were looking for something else. There you go. I feel very honored. Well, thank you, the first Dragon Queen. What are you honored for, dear? Let's see. My aunt made some bookmarks for her small business that was inspired by me. They are dragon bookmarks. That's amazing and well done. You gotta love family. You know who doesn't love family? The California AG. He's trying to slam the feds over the Paramount Warner Brothers deal. He thinks there's antitrust concerns. I don't think so. And you can definitely try to put multiple states together. They won't succeed. David Ellison vows that CNN is going to operate independently. That's why I picked the headline for today. Even if, Paramount is finally the closer on this particular deal. We want it to be in the truth business. I would love for CNN to be in the truth business. I'm not sure about you. We got Megan Ellison out there. That's right. His sister. It's the siblings. Look out. Hiring Annapurna. Mogul revving up movie ambitions again, trying to relaunch her endeavors, and I hope she's successful. We've got Kristi Noem out as Homeland Security Secretary. Trump has tapped Mark Wayne Mullen to replace her, and we'll have to see how that works out, but that's a fair exchange, and I think Kristi can go back to doing what she was doing. We got Britney Spears arrested for a DUI the other day. My goodness, what's the world coming to? You ever feel like she needs like a guiding hand, somebody there to help her with or through life? I do. We've also got the Pentagon saying that it's labeling AI company Anthropic as part of the supply chain risk, effective immediately, which means no access for, bad foreign operators. Let's just say it that way. We got the U.S. Postal Service expecting to run out of money in a year without help from Congress. At least that's according to the postmaster. And honestly, why? How are they doing that? Is it because they offer subsidized shipping services for all of the companies like Amazon and so on and so forth? That's bad. We got Mexico and U.S. starting talks on March 16th, reviewing the trade agreement, which I imagine will get back to free trade with other nations sometime this year. So, yay. And then we got the FBI investigating suspicious cyber activity on system holding sensitive surveillance information. Uh-oh. Well, we'll have to see what's going on there. But at least they caught it this time. It wasn't caught under previous administrations. Let's say the last of the bad news is Morgan Stanley's going to lay off about 3% of its workforce as job cuts continue in the financial sector. And I think those financial jobs are going to start disappearing. A lot of analysis that's done by computer is now going to be done, by AI. That's going to speed up things and require less folks. And 6 says, says, raise the cost of stamps, problem solved. Maybe it'll cut down on the amount of junk mail. Yeah, I think that on circulars and handbills, I think that would be excellent. That's 6, that's a great suggestion. Let's see, who else is out there? Bosch McFadden is as well. Good to see you, Bosch. I can't wait to grab some coffee myself, which comes with my breaking of my fast, which is soon enough. Here's a little good bear news. The polar bears aren't hunting people. They're just spending more time on land. Scientists have observed this over the last few years. Thought I would grab it real quickly to talk about. They're talking about shrinking ice flows, which aren't exact. That's not exactly accurate. Polar ice was at its largest point earlier this year than it's been in a long, long time. But the bears are moving closer to humans, probably because of the scarcity of food. And again, we marked a lot of territory off limits from these bears in an area that is designated by governments to be off limits. I wonder why that is. Anyway, gotta love the bear stories. And you gotta love the audience. Thanks for being out there. I appreciate it. We got a little bit of bonus time if you want. So, what do you guys want to talk about? What do you say? What do you want to do? Once again, I want to run through all the thank yous from this particular stream. There are many of them. And today, when we exit, we are going to be AOAO. So if you've missed that, that's a Friday thing. So thanks for being here. Once again, thanks to Mlixelplex returning as a member. Much appreciated. We got Barry, the music man out there. I appreciate that. And of course, Ruby Hoove gifting a Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that. We've got, hey, Ruby Hoove with a $2 super chat, as I said before. And Vatlaw dropping 5 Culture Casino memberships. Much appreciated. And of course, the amazing The Last Dragon Queen. You should be checking out her channel. She does reviews regularly and even shows you how to repair animatronics. Kind of fun. But hey, look at all these wonderful people in the audience. I'm going to finish editing my Hoppers review, and you can let me know whether or not you appreciate lack of enthusiasm culture. I can't describe it any other way. I guess I could re-record it and re-edit a new one, but I don't know that that would help much. I just I'm not enthused about this film. And I know some of you may have seen it already. I think Daniel has already seen it. He seemed to like it. And look, the animation's fine. There's nothing wrong with the animation. There's a little more bean mouth in it that I would appreciate, but it's just things are going to happen like that. What I did think was interesting is the concept, which has been overused now at this point. It's basically an Avatar film. And that I mean that's a given, and it's so funny because there is a actual line in there saying it's not like Avatar. At least they knew what they were, but and saying no about what they actually are is a little more self awareness than I actually thought. But man, it's crazy. What else was a problem with it? You can't get away from the messaging. The messaging is, and again, in every way, it's trying to mimic Avatar in a different way. Anthropomorphic animation is a big seller, especially in China. So I expect the receipts internationally, especially in China, to be pretty good looking. The problem is unlike the other international markets, China is not coughing up 40% of the or 45% up to as high as 45% of their box office to the studios in America. Um, they get a little bit of a little bit bigger chunk here in the States, but the reason why this worldwide box office number was less than impressive was because I think it came in around 88 million, and that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. Very disappointed in, like I said, the overt messaging. It's not just environmentalism. It's driven almost entirely with the good guys being female. I don't know if that's an overt message they threw in there, but it was more than a happenstance. um, women going to college, participating in sciences. I don't care about any of that. And again, that wasn't necessarily a bad thing. What was bad about it was just how ham fisted it was. And then, all the guys are either bad or dumb. All the male characters were either bad or dumb, oftentimes incapable of speech. So I don't go quite that hard on it in the review, but I found the film to be more than a little bit lacking, and that's the biggest problem for Pixar. They have a lack of strong leadership there, and I thought that that was going to correct itself. They obviously were a little more self aware with Inside Out too, but this particular film is not worth the 90 minutes, let's say. I did get a solid 15 minutes of previews, not the half hour that a lot of you are seeing in AMC theaters. There was no trailer for Spider-Man, so we're going to have to wait for Project Hail Mary for that trailer, and then I think we'll be getting a feeling for whether or not this Sony Spider-Man thing can still go on. If they think they can reboot it and do well with it, we'll see. But all recent evidence, aside from Venom, it doesn't look good. Hey, Tony Piacente is out there. Last call with Troy Pacelli. Look at all these amazing humans. Good to see you all, my friends. Let's see who else is out there. We got lots of folks. I want to say a quick shout out to Six for being here, and it's good to see you again, dear. Let's see, Ms. Pick Cafe. Thank you for doing what you do. Jamie is in the house. Good to see you. I'm gonna try to do that right one time, and caveat ties. There we go. All right. Boosh, of course, it's great to see Boosh. We got, I think I said hi to Georgia Peach already. I'm pretty sure I did, but there's Boosh. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Don't get to see you often enough. And there's the most talented man on the internet listening on my way home from the veterinarian. I hope it was a positive visit, Andy. But it's good to see you, brother. And I'm glad you're here. Bu- 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 Deeple's like, why'd I do this to myself? I don't know. I don't know. Now you want a BLT. Well, you guys have been talking about bacon in the chat, so it's your own fault. Man, so here's a weird thing. I'm not sure if anybody's interested. Do you remember that One Battle After Another film? You guys remember one of those DiCaprio disasters? I got featured on the Google search as like the first search. I don't know how that happened when this comes up. If you look at it when it goes to run the what do you call it, the AI on Chrome about this film, because it always gives you the summary at the top. Right below that is the link to my video, which I would say was pretty cool. But anyway, if you remember it, you may remember this. Let's go to the actual bonus story window and share it. Hey, look, there's me. Um, so you guys remember this One Battle After Another? I think, and we've talked about it a few times. Um, as his career, you know, goes off into the sunset, even though he refuses to. Um, uh, this thing didn't perform very well. We're gonna talk about that in a second. I need to cough real quick. So domestically, it didn't do well. It's only earned 209 million globally. This is not a profitable film. The budget plus the marketing, which they've come right out and told people was at least this much, was $200 million they spent. They probably spent more. 65% of the box office came from the international markets, which the studio only gets, again, likely 40 to 45% of. So the $209 million worldwide, this film lost money. And yet it's, winning award seasons because of its politics, which is pretty gross. And yeah, Cat Slave, this is definitely one agenda after another. And these are the kinds of things I think that lose people over time, honestly, is when you keep making messes like this. It didn't open well. 22 million and 72 over time. Just it didn't do well. And we shouldn't be pretending that films like this are doing well. They're not. It's a lie. And so I was quite surprised to find out just the other day from our friend Jordan Rumi over at World of Real that this was being considered for a sequel. I'm sorry. What? A sequel? How? 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 Well, Tiana Taylor says she's confirming that there's in talks with PTA about the sequel, saying the conversations are very real. And I don't know. A lot of Oscar nominations came out of this movie for not particularly good reasons. Does anybody feel like Hollywood doesn't care if it makes money these days? They're still selling out for the messaging? I think so. It's very strange. Hey, Robert, how you doing, buddy? Did you watch the Blu-ray of my film I sent you? It's actually one of the things that I want to talk about maybe next week. So far though, I have not because it's sitting on top of the Blu-ray player in the media room. And the last time I was in there, I was supposed to be playing Mario Kart. Not well. So I'll take a look at it and then we will talk about it. How about that? I owe you that. I'm going to do that review on 15 days also. Might as well get them both reviewed simultaneously. What do you say about that? So, and thank you again for sending it to me and the little bonus press package, which I think was brilliant. And thank you for the $2 super chat, my friend. I appreciate you so much. It's crazy. They're coming for you. I hope not. Morgan King's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're well. Look at all these lovely people joining us. Big old Mike is in the house. That's definitely weird, but cool. Hmm. Um, look, I like I said, it wasn't anybody's performance in this one battle after another film that I had a problem with. It was the messaging behind it. It was a love letter to anti-FA, and I'm not a big fan of that group of people. I think that they do they're bad faith protesters because they do violence. So that's not what you're supposed to do. L Bird's in the house, and I deleted its existence and the fact that it won awards from my memory. Yeah, well, I mean, what are award shows worth these days? Honestly, L, anything? I mean, does Oscar winner have the same kind of gravitas that it used to? It hasn't won the Oscar yet, but the Oscars, I think they're coming up this weekend. I mean, I'm not even sure. This is the other problem the Oscars have. Nobody knows about them. Nobody cares. But um, I mean, shouldn't we know that? I think we should. They announced the presenters for awards. When is this supposed to happen? March 15th. Well, there you go. So we're what? A week away? And did any of us know that before I looked it up just now? Oh no. Nathan, what's going on? Says I've never even heard of that film. Yeah, one battle after another. Yeah, we've called it one woke thing after another. It's gotten a lot of heat, and not in a good way. Not in a good way. Davina's in the house. Good to see you, dear. Hope things are going well. A lot of people avoided the film. B312 in the house says 57. Fitty. Randall's like, no, I'm on something for that too. What's going on with you, bud? Yeah. Oh, the blood pressure pill is not cooperating. Let me tell you, I've run into that. I had to switch medications. Um, yeah. One of them made me cough constantly. It was insane. I don't appreciate being told what I liked. Well, yeah. There's that. Lanterns looks like True Detective. I don't think it's that good. It's also gritty and grounded and very much not Lanterns. Where was the Green Lantern in your Lantern show? Hmm. Commander Ed Straker of Shadows in the house. So big hole Micah clarifies. Thanks, buddy. Says, I'm not surprised it didn't do well. I hope not. I hope not a sequel. Well, there's that. Uh, Another battle after another. There you go, Putin. There's a title for you. Oh, what's going on, Jen? How you doing? Jerry Moreau says, the only time you make a sequel to a movie that didn't make money is if it made a lot of money in toys. I don't think most Transformers movies make huge box office, but they sell a ton of toys. Yeah, yeah, but I think that trend is going to change. Event movies are going to be the signature of anything that's associated to Paramount Skydance, which will soon be also Warner Brothers. And then we're going to get a lot of movies. Pretty excited about that. Oh boy, crazy stuff out there. We got another super duper chat from our pal SFXF314 Sabretooth Raptor out there hanging out in the wild. Thank you for the super chat, my friend, saying finally got a Wii console at an estate sale. It's a complete system. Some games and controllers and the fitness pad, all for $15. It works too. I think the online services don't work anymore, but yeah, outside of that, yeah, you should be able to have good fun with it. The fitness pad thing, great for tracking your weight. There are some exercises and stuff you can do there. Wii Sports is one of my favorite things from the Wii, to be fair, especially the tennis game. I enjoyed hours of that way back when. That was back when this room, which is now the library, used to be the media room, but which basically at that time it was essentially a sports bar. Um, all the glass panels on that wall could light up various colors. They're driven by LED lights and controllers, and oftentimes there's a blue hue in this room at night. So, and then of course I divided the room in half and I turned this into a library, and all the media stuff went to the media room. So there's that. Um, Elbert. Actually, this was very entertaining back then, if I remember right. You would have the lovely Joan Rivers judging what the celebrities wore on the red carpet. It was great. I'd like to think people would be too afraid to dress the way they do now if she was still here. Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons she's not anymore. That sounds conspiratorial. Maybe. Maybe, but again, thank you very much, SFX 314 Sabretooth Raptor. I hope you enjoy that. Let me know what you think of it after the weekend. Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't trust the response, the AI response on the top of Google. Yeah. Well, the good news is my the first link was my video for that. It was pretty weird. I enjoyed it. That's probably because the video did pretty well, and they lean in. But anyway, you're supposed to have your ballots in. A lot of people already have some predictions for what the Oscars are going to look like. I know some people who have votes, and I know some people who most of the time don't bother, but it is what it is. Now it's known. It's great to see Mac is in the house. Go check out and follow Mac on X. What a great follow. What a great person. Now it's known as Hoppers. 88 million opening day global on 150 million production budget. Expect more Toy Story sequels from Pixar. Well, I'm going to tell you one of the trailers that were paired with it, aside from the Star Wars, Mandalorian, and Grogu. I talk about this in the review, guys, so you can watch the video for more of my thoughts on that. But I'll just say this: Toy Story 5 looks and feels really hollow. If what I saw on screen at the extended trailer is what they have to provide, this movie never should have been made. So there's that. Olive drab lanterns. You guys are on fire. So yeah, the 88 million is a low global number to open to. This tells me this film's in big trouble. I think one of the places it'll peak because they really like anthropomorphic animals is going to be in Asia. I know that seems like it might be a demographic thing, and I think it is. But anthropomorphic animals have always been decent sellers. So, Dengar Renegade. Good morning, buddy. Good to see you. Let's see who else is out there. Da, 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 da. Bill, what's up? Bill Blum in the house. Good thing the Academy doesn't have a bunch of ME. The films would all get the Bah Humbug Award. There you go. There you go. I'm getting the Bah Humbug Award. Like I said, you can tell I was not super enthusiastic about Hoppers because as I'm editing the review this morning, I was like, "Oh man, did I not have enough caffeine today? What is what is it?" It I was essentially translating my sentiments around the film into my review, and that maybe not wasn't I don't know. You guys judge for your own. I'll be dropping that later today, but it's crazy. Big old Micah says, I like how the scientists mention they are not like Avatar. Yeah, well, they do it in the film. It's an even more self-aware moment in the film, and of course, it's exactly like Avatar. So, oh, you guys are great. Let's see. Evie Day Corgi, what's going on? Let's see. I'm excited and curious about Lanterns is going to approach the core. Um, Show could be much better than the 2-minute trailer. I hope so. It got roasted, roasted. Um, I've not seen a lot of positive stuff in the fandom community specifically, and in all of the outlets, Cosmic Book News, comic book movie, all of this stuff. Just people are just the messages are just rough. Nobody, I look, I watched the trailer and I'm like, you didn't show anything. And then I'm like, the assumption in the audience being, and I think that was Randall Orser's observation, is that this is kind of like True Detective. It's got a mysterious murder. I just I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll see. In the end, is anything as bad as Starfeet Leering Center? Yeah. Oh boy. Somebody needs to do that. I should probably make that sign. I think that'd be a lot of fun. All right. L Bird with the generosity. I hope it's working now. I don't know what's going on with the mic, and I have no idea why the camera disappeared. Man, all right, let me see what I can do. It doesn't look like I'm back, but thank you, L, for 5 Culture Casino memberships. I much appreciate it. I'm gonna reboot OBS and see what happened. What happened? What happened? Okay, I'll be right back. At least my camera will be. I'm not going anywhere. But thank you, Elbird. Look at all those names going green. It's delicious. Delicious. Uh, that's right. That's a gifty bomb, which we appreciate. All right, let's see if we can bring OBS back online. I wonder what IRQ that is that keeps having a conflict. I'm going to have to go spelunking in the logs to see if I can figure that out. Wow, you guys are about to see the green screen. Hello? Nope, I got no audio now. What is happening? What is happening? Testing, testing. No. More time. Let's see what we got. Nope. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now? And can hear you. All right. So, yeah, that's weird. That's weird sauce. Don't know what's going on, but I just want to say we can dip out now. I'm going to be editing the Hoppers video for a little while longer, and then I'll put it out there for you to check out my enthusiasm about Hoppers. Anyway, I'm grateful. Thank you, Sherilyn, for being out there. He's back. That's right. Back in the New York groove. And Mac in the audience. Look at all you guys. I appreciate the support. Doesn't matter where you are. You're on the green machine, you're over there on the tube, or you're on X. Next week, we're going to start in kicking on Kick. See how that goes. Anyway, Chris Dickerson, good to see you this morning. And according to Tobach, thank you, Beach Punks, or mahalo. Mahalo. Aloha and aloha. Mahalo. Love it. On that note, be sure to take care of yourself, friends. Take care of others. Wash your hands. That way you don't get the cold I had. It's good hygiene, too. And until next time, happy Friday, everybody. It's good to see you, Izzy Plays. Good to see you. AOAO. Here we go. Wait.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over.
Oh no, we're gonna have to do it all over again. You know what? Izzo's Place is a member and did do a member chat. So I don't want to leave anything behind. Honestly, let's do this. Izzo's Place. Thank you again. 4 months of membership, my friend. And I love it. The teddy bear, the bear love. That's right. Thanks. I appreciate it, Izzo's. Amazing stuff. You guys, you're the best audience ever. All right, let's get back to some AOA, AOAO, Canadian stuff. A, O, A, O.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.